writer and a journalist. He is the president of the National Secular Society and one of the spokespersons of the Protest the Pope campaign. Terry tirelessly defends scientific rationalism, freedom of speech and human rights. Terry Sanderson!
If you read the papers this morning, you will imagine yourselves to be enemies of the state. Well, we're not the enemies of the state. The Pope is. And he's the enemy of children. And he's the enemy of gay people. And he's the enemy of women. And we're his enemy. He tries to guilt trip us back into church, disregarding our freely made choice to live without the aid of controlling faith leaders. If Catholics want to heed his teachings, that's their choice. For the rest of us, just go away and leave us alone. The days when religious tyrants could force us by violence to observe their teachings have long passed. And although it's clear from what Joseph Ratzinger has said over the past few days, that's something he regrets. The days of the popes are over. It seems that only Joseph Ratzinger and the British media haven't got that message yet. Well, we're here to tell them, go home, Pope!
Thank you, Terry Sanderson. While the papal propaganda is being televised to proclaim the goodness and innocence of Pope Benedict XVI, someone with less blinkered eyes has looked at the Pope's responsibilities in the child abuse scandal. This week has seen the publication of Jeffrey Robertson's new book, The Case of the Pope, Vatican Accountability for Human Rights Abuse. This research is a devastating demolition of the arguments put out by the apologists that Pope Benedict knew nothing of the abuse of children in the 30 years he has been at the center of priestly discipline. An absolute must-read. The Case of the Pope demonstrates definitively that the Vatican should not be regarded as a state. Acclaimed human rights lawyer, academic, author and broadcaster, since 2008, Jeffrey Robertson QC is a distinguished juris member of the United Nations Justice Council. We are honored to introduce Jeffrey Robertson.
Friends, Roman Pontiff, countrymen, we are here today to celebrate our faith in liberty of conscience, our faith in equality, our faith in human rights. It is a great tribute to our secular democracy that the leader of a minority religion has been allowed in the last 3 days to give joy to his countrymen and to insult this country, he and his entourage, with allegations that we're about to abolish Christmas. That was last abolished in 1648 by mad, raving religionists. They thought it was a pagan celebration. That we are aggressive atheists. He's been met with the most utter, exquisite, groveling politeness. And that somehow we are in an uncivilized third world country. What is civilized about demeaning women, demonizing wishing that IVF children had never been born. Our only crime, our only failure, has been silence. Where are our leaders to stand up for British values? This society has evolved from the struggle of the levellers, of Tom Paine, of John Wilkes, of Mary...
Okay, well, that was Geoffrey Robinson, QC.